Today, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive Pokemon cards from the new set Scarlet and Violet 151. If you want a Pokemon to be featured in next week's video, please go ahead and comment what Pokemon you want to see has the top 10 most expensive Pokemon cards made of it so far today. But while you're doing that, we're going to dive in to the top 10 most expensive Scarlet and Violet 151 Pokemon cards. Starting us off pretty strong for this set that just came out. We are going to be seeing at number 10, the Squirtle Scarlet and Violet 151 Pokemon card. This lovable turtle here, basking in the waves, has a fetched market price of $25.16. As you can see, when this card first came out, it wasn't predicted to be a whole lot of money, but it's actually more than doubled since its release date. So, if you were able to pull this card a couple of times, or maybe just bought them up a little bit at the beginning, you've doubled your profit with every single one that you've pulled so far. Now, we're moving on from the lovable Squirtle in the OG realm of Kanto to the fan favorite of mine for the starters, and that is the Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur here in the woods, basking in some poison ivy, it looks like, is fetching a market price of $26.14. This card looked like it was going to be a high valued card and then dropped down to a low of $8 after only a week or less of being released. But now, since then, it has more than tripled in price from $8 to $26.14. Still one of my fan favorites and favorite starter of all time. No, you cannot change my mind. At number 8, this is what everyone predicted probably would be the most expensive starter, and it ended up with that being everyone's Chase fan favorite, the Charmander. This Charmander is going for $30.90, and I can see why. Him basking in the desert light, chilling upon that rock. It almost looks like the OG episode from Pokémon where Ash finds that Charmander was abandoned by his trainer and is just chilling on a rock for his trainer to come back. Tisk, tisk, tisk. If you abandon your pet or Pokemon, it's a lot of shame. This card is going for $30, but was originally believed to be worth a lot more when it first came out. Start out price was $37.49, and since then it tanked down to $21, but has come back up so far to $30.90. Where this card will land? I have no idea. At number 7, we have ourselves the Charizard first full art card in here, and first Charizard card. Yes, there's more than one Charizard card on this list. Going for $31. And of course, since it was a Charizard, everyone here thought that it was going to be going for a lot of money. So, the start out price was $40.35. But since then, it dropped down to lowest to $26. But it's rebounding again to $31.03. At number 6, we have the 4th gym leader in the Kanto region. It is Erica's Invitation. This card is a lovely work of art here, featuring Erica remedying in some what I can only presume to be either potions or perfume. This card was not thought to be worth all that much to start out at only $35, but within 3 days it shot up, almost doubling in price to nearly $60. Now it's floating around the market value of $39.17. Still worth a pretty penny for a set that just came out, but not what it was thought to be when it was first released. Next up at number 5, we have one of my favorite Pokemon. He's one of my 6 I always choose, and that is the magical man himself, Alakazam. He was relatively starting out at a low price of $26.86, but once this art was shown to the world, he quickly jumped up to $45.03. but he went down since then and is currently holding a $38.15 value. At number 4, it is one of the most valued chase cards in this set, but still only sits at the 4th spot, and you'll see why. It is the Zapdos Alt Art Trio, flying alongside Articuno and Moltres, the 3 OG original legendary birds. He had a high value of $51.80 on release date, but since then it had crashed down to $40, but has rebounded up slowly to now $44. This beautiful work of art is a chase card for many amongst myself, but it is only sitting on the 4th most expensive. At number 3, we have my personal favorite Pokemon, and that is the Venusaur. This Venusaur is a beautiful work of art and is my chase card in the 151 set. Unfortunately, I have not yet pulled him, but I have already pulled in my first pack the number 1 chase card in the series. This card, with the beautiful color and illustration, was thought to be worth a $60 value on release date, but it crashed quickly and has only rebounded to $46.79. At number 2, we have what I believed was going to be the number 1 most expensive card in this set, but he is sitting only at the number 2 spot, and that is our big blue boy, Blastoise. This wonderful work of art has Blastoise chilling in the sea, ocean, lake, pond, whatever it is, while taking in the amenities of his surroundings. This card was at a low value on release date, thought to be worth nothing with $38, but quickly shot up to $50, dropping slightly to $43, and now holding a $57.52 profit. This big blue boy is definitely a trainer's go-to. Now, for the number 1 most expensive Pokemon card, and the card I already pulled in the first pack, is going to, of course, I said there were more than 1 Charizard and we only had 1 so far, so that of course means that number 1 spot goes to Charizard. Charizard holding a value of $119. On release date, it was up to $128, dropped quickly down to $107, shot back up to $131, dropped back down to $106, and is now rebounding slowly to $119.14. This card looks crazier than somebody going in cardiac arrest, little EKG thingy on the monitor. I forget what all it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. He's going up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Who knows where he'll lie, but current value is $120. Maybe he'd be worth more if he had a little bit longer of a neck. Just saying, don't understand the short neck here, but hey, whatever. Still worth a ton. Thank you everyone for tuning in to the top 10 most expensive valuable cards in the Scarlet and Violet 151 set. If you would like to see a Pokemon featured in the top 10 most expensive videos of mine, please comment it down below. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and smash that like button. And if you want to see more amazing content off my channel, hit that subscribe button along with turning on those notifications. Share this with a friend or two. And thank you everyone for tuning in and watching till the end. This is Pokemon Drama signing off, telling you to have a great day and to keep poking on.